Hey everyone, okay, so today we're going to be talking about men's makeup and a demo. So it's actually been years and years since I did a demo of men's makeup, specifically for men and men's needs. That's what we're going to be doing in this video. So here is a brand new collection of products that I had never heard of until recently, specifically geared towards men, called Shake Up Cosmetics. I'll show you a couple of the products now. So this one here, if I get it the right way around, Shake Up Cosmetics, this is a BB cream with an SPF of 25. We've got a concealer, we've got a lip product, there is skincare. I'm going to talk you through it and do a demonstration. But even though this is aimed at men, it is pretty much universal. So for those of you looking for transparency in coverage, this line is for you. So let's start where we start. So I'm just going to start off with the Face Forward, and this is the Pro Youth Serum. Now, I've heard so many good things about this. I'm going to be using this just to kind of prep the skin. That's focusing on my eye, wasn't it? Let's be honest. So I'm just going to apply this all over the skin just to prep it. The thing with men's makeup, and the key, and this is where it's quite a tricky task, is you need to create transparency with coverage. That can be very difficult because in order to cover things, you need to have a high pigment load. But with men's skin, we want it to be completely undetectable. We are still nowhere near the point where men would feel comfortable going out, the majority of men, the average man on the street that just wants to look good, with makeup on where it's visible. We want it to be invisible. So next up, I'm also going to be using Hydrate in a Hurry, which is a moisturizing stick. And this is a real beauty. Twist it, take the cap off, and you can just pop this where you need a bit of hydration. But for me, I'm going to do it underneath the eye. And this is probably one of my holy grail products of this range. It is just, and it's incredibly cooling. And I like to do it around the eye area for obvious reasons, because I'm not 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the BB cream. We're going to do a bit of concealer. I'm not going to use anything else other than this line. So I'm going to use two shades. The reason being is I want one to match my skin and one that's slightly deeper for a bit of a bronze effect. So I'm going to start with the BB cream here. I'm going to be using medium and bronze. So let's start. Let's start with the medium shade. I'm going to pop a little bit of this onto the back of my hand. And when you see this go on, and I'm just going to apply this in the T-zone. Now this has an SPF of 25, which is perfect. I'm going to start to blend this. I'm just going to use my fingers for the entire tutorial, covering the eyelids as well, and just focusing most of it in the center. Now, this offers that dream product, which is coverage without heaviness. There is transparency to this. Wait until you see. It just makes the skin look incredibly perfected, but you cannot see it. It is invisible. I don't know how they did it. I need to speak to them and steal the formula, because it is very, very incredible. Now, I'm going to take the bronze shade, and I want to put a little bit of this, which is only a little bit deeper here, but I want to put this just around the outside perimeter, because I'm not using any other products. I'm not using a powder bronzer. I'm not using a blusher. So I just want there to be a little bit more dimension on the outside corner. I like to pat things in so that it starts to melt in with the other shade that I just used. Don't forget any exposed areas. And I can go over this, over my beard, and it doesn't get caught. So I'm just going to move it down just so that there's a seamless finish. So next I'm going to go in with the concealer. I'm dropping everything today. So I'm going to use the light shade, again, SPF 25. What is wrong with me? Just chuck everything away. So it's got this little ball applicator, and I'm going to give it a little squeeze just to release a little bit of the product. And again, incredibly cooling underneath the eyes, offers coverage but with transparency. And I'm just going to pat it in just on the inner corner. I just want there to be light here. Remember, especially if you're a man watching this, don't use a concealer that's lighter than your skin tone for trying to cover blemishes. It'll just highlight them. The BB cream will take care of that. Use the concealer just to brighten. Oh, those three little balls feel really nice underneath the eye. Just use it to brighten up any areas of darkness. Now what I want to do is set this, because I don't want it to go anywhere. So this, wait till you see this. This is called Set and Done, a 3-in-1 facial spray. Prime your skin, set your makeup, and reduce shine. So here it is. I'm going to give it a shake, and all I'm going to do is spray the center of my face, the T-zone. I want the rest to be exactly as it is, just checking in the mirror, making sure that everything's blended, because my mirror is about a month away at the minute. So I'm just going to take the spray, 3 spritz, straight down the center of my face, a little bit more, just off. And then all I need to do is wait for this to set, and it'll set matte. There you go. See, it's just matted down that section where I just sprayed it, but the rest of the face, I've still got that kind of healthy shine. Could have sprayed it all over for a completely matte look, but I kind of like this effect. And finally, I'm going to use the Lip Life to the Full. I am a slow reader, clearly. And I'm going to pop this on my lips. And this hydrates and plumps them ever so slightly. And that completes the look. That is all you need. The skin is perfected. It looks real. And that is what you want from when you're wearing cosmetics, particularly if you are a gentleman. You want there to be transparency on the skin. Without it, it's going to look heavy, and nobody wants that. This looks like skin. It looks like real, healthy, flawless skin. I love it. I'm going to be testing out the Pro Youth Serum, because the amount of people that rave about this is phenomenal. I'm currently testing another item in a minute, so I can't jump into this just yet, but in a couple of weeks I will. I love it. I just think this is such an amazing line. If I had a wish list for this line, here it is. I would like a mascara aimed at men that doesn't thicken the lashes, but just makes them really black and waterproof. That would be amazing. And of course, a blusher, which is the hardest sell for men's makeup because of the color and men not always understanding how to use it. But definitely the mascara would be on my wish list to create the blackest lashes without thickness. That would be pretty epic. There we go. I'll leave all the information in the description bar. Bloody lovely, lovely stuff. Thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye-bye.